Welcome to this conversation. My name is Brent Hawks, and I'm the founder and executive director of Rainbow Faith and Freedom, and I was the senior pastor at the Metropolitan Community Church of Toronto for 40 years. I'm sharing with you today some thoughts around the COVID-19 virus and its impact on us, and I hope that in these conversations today and in future ones, that there may be some spiritual messages, some optimistic messages, some helpful messages that will help you through this, but not just through this, in your general area of life. You know, there's a Bible verse that says, "As a person thinketh, so shall they be." And that verse means that what we dwell on, we become. And so today I want to talk to you about where we put our thoughts, what we're dwelling on. Stephen Covey had a concept that I'm kind of borrowing and shifting a little bit in one of his books, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where he talked about 2 concentric circles. And the way I'm looking at it today is that first concentric circle is the circle of control. And that's things that we have control over, that we can really impact. And then the second bigger circle around that is the circle of influence. That's things that we might have some influence over, maybe not. They're things that can influence us, climate control, global warming, poverty, a bad boss, lots of things that have influence on us. And how, well, we're impacted by those things that are in the circle of influence, outside of the circle of control. The problem is too many of us get stuck in that band. And so instead of focusing our time, our energy, our thoughts on what we can control, we spend our time worrying and fretting and being angry about things beyond our control. And the danger of that is we can become paralyzed by that. And in the midst of this crisis, we can't become paralyzed. So whenever you're really worried or upset or angry or concerned, I would just ask you to take a moment to say, where am I right now? Am I in the circle of control? Am I outside of that, in the circle of influence? And do I need to refocus myself back to what I can control? And things you can control is like getting your own house in order, or making phone calls to friends, or volunteering online to be able to help in some way. There's so much we can do in the midst of this crisis if we can just move out of that circle of influence, outside of our circle of control, and get back to what we can do something about. So I hope this is helpful, and we'll continue this conversation in the coming days, and we'll be able to we encourage you to post your thoughts, your suggestions, your questions for future conversations. But thank you.